Welcome to Milo's Miles, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it finally happened. I was able to hit my local Target last night and I picked up the Darts Max Stryker. I'm going to put a couple myths to rest right now. First of all, some people were saying they weren't sure about the quality of the plastic. In my opinion, this is just my personal opinion, however, the quality of the plastic is actually much better than that of the original Nexus Pro. In my opinion, I think the Nexus Pro was a test model, so to speak. Every blaster company does that. They'll put out a model and then they'll improve upon it. This is kind of like the Nexus 2.0, if you want to call it that. But let's see what this thing comes with. Comes with a 12 round short dart magazine, pro adapter. This same adapter will also take Talon magazines as well, and katanas if you have them. It also comes with a 12 round long dart magazine, but I don't even use long darts. Let's talk a little bit about the darts for a second. These are called diamond darts. I tested these last night, and in a regular 16 millimeter standard hobby barrel, they work pretty good, but not so great in brass, in my opinion. I was shooting these out of my modified Nexus Pro with a full brass kit, and I was actually getting lower FPS than the standard Adventure Force Pro darts. These darts are still the champion in brass barrels, just to let you know. The reason behind brass, and most of us use brass, is so that way it'll help us build FPS. Because without a brass barrel, the most you can get out of this blaster is maybe 175, 180, somewhere around in there, depending on what type of spring you use. This stock, there's a couple things I wish to say about this stock. This cheek rest, it looks comfortable, it looks cool, but when you use this cheek rest, you cannot see down the iron sights at all. So I think they just kind of developed this faux scope, I guess you want to call it, as an afterthought. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm just going to lose the stock. I'm going to lose the scope. I am going to brass it, of course. And I've thought about this. When I go to brass it, it's going to come out, the brass is going to come out to about here. I was thinking about using this flash hider to cover my brass, but it's still too long. It should have only been maybe 4 inches, I'm guessing, instead of 6.5, which is way, way too long. Of course, this operates pretty much on the same premise as the Nexus Pro. I did talk to Drac, and this is one of his skinny pushers for a Nexus Pro. This pusher will actually fit into a Stryker. So if we still have these in the community, which I know some of you still have and can still print, there you go. Another way to reuse a part. How nice is that? The worker metal kits will not fit in these yet, so they'll have to redesign them, of course. Not bad. Not bad at all. But like I said, these darts, I shot these through my flywheeler just to see what would happen, and I was getting higher FPS when I was shooting them out of my Lepus. That's that short dart hose that does about 50 darts a second. I was getting a good 10 FPS higher out of them through chronograph, which wasn't terrible at all. So I think we found new flywheel darts, if nothing else, for short dart blasters. So I'm going to use these in my short darts for flywheels. When I went to Target, they did not have these in stock at my store. It's whatever. I'll pick them up whenever. I'm not worried about it. I have plenty of Adventure Force Pro darts as is. I buy thousands of them at a clip. But let's get back to this blaster. The plastic quality on this thing is just stupendous. Some people say, I already have a Nexus. Why should I get this one? This is a new and improved model, in my opinion. Plastic stronger. The internals feel a little bit better. You know, and of course, once you take this off, this actually exposes kind of a Picatinny, and you can put a different foregrip, which will definitely help when you're priming under stronger spring loads, which I intend to do. I do intend to do a full modification video on this thing this weekend when I open it up. I'm not going to do that right now because I need a cameraman for that. My son's not here. But yeah, this is a really nice blaster. you people should definitely pick this one up. This one should be on everybody's must-buy list for this year. I mean, $50 at your local Target, you can't go wrong. You know, and consider what the Nexus gave us. It gave us the first high-speed blaster that you could buy on store shelves for $50. Come on. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But again, if you look, this is really nice. I mean, this is some very nice quality plastic here. It actually feels stronger and more sturdy than the original Nexus Pro. The grips are different, of course, textured grips compared to the original Nexus Pro grips, which were kind of lame in my opinion. They do make aftermarket grips for the Nexus now, and they do make them for the Stryker as well. At least I know Foam Pro Shop Drac does. You know, but if you want to spend money there, that's fine. I kind of hope you do. He's actually a really nice man. He does a lot of nice things for the community too. I'm going to put a buy link in the description, but I suggest you definitely pick one of these blasters up.